Hello, friends. My name is Host Eric, and I am the host of Talking with Famous People and the individual at the forefront of what one might call an open source typology approach to typology, which is to say, doing things correctly and understanding things right. So, I'm asked a question in the comments today about why I think Jordan Peterson's an ENTJ, and I thought, okay, this is a good question to answer, because first I have to state I can't say for sure what type he is because I've never typed the guy. And to type somebody properly, you got to sit there and ask him a bunch of questions and get answers. And your intuition should lead you where to pull more, but you got to just respect whatever you pull out. It's for what it is, and you got to have things that stay in place and you can justify and other people can replicate, right? So it's not possible for me to type him just by seeing his videos or knowing what kind of things he talks about or whatever. However, I have typed him quote unquote, as an ENTJ. And the reason for this is there seems to be a very evident TE frame of reference, which is to say he tends to present information in terms of how that information ought to be used. In other words, it's advisory rather than informational. This is an informational video. I don't care how you use this information at all. And I am perfectly okay with your room no matter how dirty it is. Also, I'm with you. Let's leave the dragons alone. Why are we trying to kill them all? But anyway, the point is this. Why do I think he's an ENTJ? He seems to frame everything in that goal orientation kind of a thing, which is very TE. And he's also extremely archetypal, which is very NI, especially NI tool. His whole metaphor meaning, why distinguish ourselves as genuinely distinct individuals? Sadly, when people get to a certain age, they can no longer merely be their archetype, is sort of his basic message, because particularism has soiled them and befouled it with its non-archetypal nature, right? So he seems really TENI. And another thing I'd say about that he seems is SI polar. Why do I think this? The guy got addicted to benzos, and what he thought was a good idea was to have himself put into a medically induced coma, which caused him to lose the ability to speak for some portion of time. He's got these weird notions about, like, I'm going to eat nothing but meat because it's manly or something, which is just insane. The reason you eat nothing but meat is because you're too lazy to cook anything else. That's the only reason to eat nothing but meat. You're lucky you even cooked that meat in the first place. If you're lucky you just didn't eat Cheez-Its. Anyway, the point is, why do I think Jordan Peterson's an ENTJ? Well, he's very different than me and also telling everybody stuff all the time. So, seems right.